Hi my little nation, it's me Nalina. But I love Kat Von D. So I'm doing this video where I am comparing the Makeup Revolution, the Tammy palette, and I'm comparing the two. Now Makeup Revolution, I think I even reviewed some of their highlighters. I love their highlighters. Their baked highlighters are amazing. Holographic lights are one of my favorite ones, and the one that's kind of purplish, I don't remember the shade off the top of my head, but those two are my absolute favorite. Now, their palette layout looks like this. Very, very pretty. Kat Von D it's a smaller palette, and well, actually, it's not that small in comparison, but her palette is about 2 to 3 times as much as this one. And this is the Kat Von D. Now, depending on which video comes out first, I talked a little bit about this. Now, I'm going to compare the 2 green shades in this palette to the 2 green shades in this palette. I'm going to start out with, this arm would be the Tammy side, and this arm would be for the Kat Von D side. Okay, so I'm going to swatch the green ones first. So this one has like a metallic green shade, and we're gonna start from like right here. It's metallic green shade right here, and the matte green shades match. I'm going to lay it right underneath here. Now this one has a little bit of kickback, but not like the point where it's like terrible. So that is what these 2 green shades look like. Remember, this is the Tammy side. Now I'm going to swatch the 2 green shades on this one. Now they are different shades. Yes, there is one matte, one metallic in each of the palettes, but they are 2 completely different colors. As you see here and here, it's different from here and here. One blue. And I'm gonna do it right underneath here. And then I'm going to do the blue from the Kat Von D palette. Okay, I'm going to do this orangish shade from the Tammy palette. Clean finger. Going in with this orange shade right here. Now, clean finger. I'm going in with this orange shade right here. I don't know if it's just this arm, but I feel like swatches are showing up a little bit differently on each arm. I'm not quite sure why. Swatch some in the Tammy palette. I'm going to do this shade here, and then this shade here. And we already did this shade, so I'm gonna go for this shade here. So basically the first 3 shades, or first technically 4. And swatch those here. Okay, that one swatched really well. These ones are barely noticeable on camera. That's only one swatch. Like, you've seen the way I swatched it. So I'm gonna build them up just for sake of seeing it. In this palette, I'm gonna do one palette at a time, and then we're gonna compare them like this. So Tammy side. This is a really pretty gold color. I really, really love this. It's more like a bronzy gold. Okay, And then you like this really pretty pink color right underneath. But some reason on camera it's probably not translating. This is a really pretty plum purple color. About 3 layers. Okay, now I'm going in with shade. That one is really pretty. Okay, now I've done almost this entire top row. Right now, all I have left are these 2 right here. So this shade and this shade. As you guys can tell, there's a little bit of kickback inside the pans. And these 2 shades are my last 2 shades at the top row. They glide on really nicely. They stain your fingers just a little bit on this. I actually dug pretty hard in there and I feel like almost nothing came off though. One. Okay, going in, I'm gonna put it right above this shade here. Now that shade is very sheer. You can kind of see it when I do this. You can see where it reflects off. I really dug into that shadow like a lot, like with force, a few times. And not much came off. It kind of looked like it was an overspray. I'll show you guys instead of just telling you guys. You see it? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with these 2 shades right here. They look really pretty, kind of like copper colors. They look so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with those 2. Nice. I am really loving these shadows so far. Pigment on some of them, they're kind of like hit and miss. These 2 swatched beautifully. Usually that's the case with metallics. They swatch really nicely. It's just how they apply in your eyes and with a brush is kind of what matters. So we already swatched the green, but I'm going to do the color by the green right here and this purple right here. And I'm gonna go right above those 2. It's kind of going on my knuckles, but these are actually really amazing in pigment. It's there. I would say maybe 2 out of the whole palette so far were misses for me. And that's not bad at all, especially for this price point. I think this palette was under $20, if I'm not mistaken. So now I'm going to go in with this gold color right here and this color right here. Got some underneath my nail. But I'm going to do them right here for you. Not sure if that's supposed to be like a black, because if it is, it's more like a light gray color. This gold is actually really pretty. I don't know if you guys could see from that far away. These are really horrible swatches. I hate swatching, to be honest, because I can never do it right. It's the reason why I hate it. But that's not all. This one kind of reminds me of more than just this palette by Kat Von D. Not only is this the layout, but also because of these 3 little shades right here. If you don't, this reminds me of the Shade and Light palette, just a tad bit. But okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is the lightest shade here. Second finger, I'm gonna go in with the middle shade, and then with this finger, I'm going to go in with this shade. So they're pretty pigmented. I see that. Where can I swatch these? That's not like completely weird. Okay, right here. Oh, that was really terrible. Okay. These are all shades from the Tammy palette. And now I'm going to be swatching Kat Von D 10 Anniversary palette. Now I'm going to swatch a brown shade, which is this shade right here. Yeah, this shade. And then I'm going to, I already swatched that one, so I'm going to go with this orange shade here. And we're going to do those two right here. The swatches are not the best, but they perform really lovely on the eyes. I actually have the orange shade that I tried swatching here. That shade is actually what's right there on my eye. And I just had to like lightly tap with the brush and apply it, and it applied so smoothly. It blended like flawlessly, like butter. It's beautiful. But for some reason, it doesn't swatch the best. But I will build it up just to be fair, because I built these ones up as well. I feel like a lot of YouTubers aren't really honest sometimes when they swatch. They show you really nice swatches, but they don't tell you like how many times they had to swatch it in order for it to look that pigmented. And I feel like I owe you guys that honesty, because I was a victim of seeing a palette online being swatched. I'm like, wow, it looks amazing. And then when I got it, it was not the best, like at all. It was not at all what it was cracked up to be. So I don't want that to be the case with you guys on my channel. I'm super honest. I told you guys that I was going to build these up prior to doing so. So I'm just letting you know these are not just like one-time swatches. Some of them are, some of them are not. But these ones were built up to about 3 layers. Okay, now I'm taking like this really nice, pretty dandelion shade. That really doesn't swatch that well. Why? I don't have any primer on my hand, by the way. Here. And it's so pretty, like a gold bar. Like it's really pretty. It's not even showing up on camera. It's blinding. It's really, really, really pretty. That one swatched the best. It is so pretty. I could bathe in this color. It's so pretty. And there's still some to swatch, like left over. Look, I just dragged out that swatch, all transition shade, so I highly doubt it'll show up. And I was wrong. This one packs pigment. Probably doesn't show up on camera that much, but it is actually really pretty. It's like a peachy skin tone color. Okay, I've already done the 2 greens in there, so I'm going to skip over those and go on to this color. And then with my second finger, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And then 3rd shade, I'm going to use this purple color. And let's go right underneath there. These are terrible. What happened? The purple, on the other hand, I know purples are very hard to make. So this is with 2 layers, which isn't too bad. I know it performs really well in the eyes, but for some reason the swatches are just a big thumbs down for me. Only 1 shade really like shocked me, which was this really nice gold shade. And that's saying a lot. I am infatuated with Kat Von D. For some reason, these are terrible at swatching. And they're very pigmented, just not with swatching. This is a very good example of why swatching is probably a bad idea. To just to go off those alone is a bad idea. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to do this 1 shade that I'm actually really, really excited to use. It's kind of like a duochrome. It's like some purples, but some grays. Like I don't know. It's like really hard to look at that. And it's like green. It's so many colors like in 1 shade, and I just, oh snap! Look at this. You don't see like, oh, why did I swatch it this way? Do you see how it's like shifting colors? It is so pretty. Ooh, oh my god, I almost knocked over the palette. More of a cool tone gray. I'm gonna swatch it on my arm and just show it to you that way. It's actually really pretty, like ashy. It's like an ash color. And last but not least, it's like this teal color. I swear I swatched that, like I touched it, like that's it. Whoa. Okay, Kat Von D. We're gonna swatch that right here. Not bad at all. Now, for the price point, I kind of expect the swatches to be a little bit better. But like I said before, these perform amazing on the eyes. Amazing. Swatches, horrible. Not very good. No, it's a no-go. Pigment is there, but only with a brush and on your eyes. It could be the oils from my fingers, but I tried my hardest to make sure all my fingers stayed clean in between swatches and dried. So I'm not really sure what it could have been, but the Tammy Makeup Revolution palette comes with a lot more colors for I should say less than half the price of Kat Von D one. Pigment is most definitely there. Like I said, out of this whole palette, maybe like 2 didn't really show up, and that was just swatching. And it also performs amazing on the eyes. So it kind of wins in both categories for me, or 3 categories: price point, the pigment, and the layout is very pretty, honestly. So hold on, let me get my thoughts straight. It was pretty good. I'm very surprised. I am very surprised. And I mean, definitely get it. I feel like there's no harm in actually owning this palette. They perform very well in the eyes, very well swatching. Like I said, price point is there. It's not breaking the bank. It's very pretty. And look at all these fabulous colors. I mean, come on now. Yes. And as for Kat Von D, packaging is killing it as always. Shades are on the back, which is always nice. The layout is beautiful. You see this and you automatically want to buy it. Like, always killing aesthetic wise. Swatches, terrible. But otherwise than that, price point was a little, little high, but you're paying for the quality, the name, like the brand itself. You're also paying for this beautiful packaging. It's very sturdy, durable, a very good weight to it, vegan and cruelty free. So also you're paying for safety, and you're just supporting a good cause too. So cruelty free. So I want to point that out too. Not sure if it's vegan, but it is cruelty free. But so yeah, so Kat Von D versus Makeup Revolution. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Both palettes are beautiful. Both palettes have some ups and some downs. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And I will be willing to listen to all of your guys' opinions. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.